Hey, what's going on, guys? It is NMLS coming at you guys with another Madden video, which I can actually say now because I've made a couple. But in this one, I'm going to be showing the best way to stop Escape Artist, which is a pretty overpowered ability for quarterbacks this year in Madden. And it basically gives them 99 plus speed when scrambling behind the line of scrimmage. So the play that stops it is going to be out of the 3-4 bear formation. So it's a pretty typical 3-4 set. It's not in every playbook, but it's in a lot of them. And the play is cover 1 QB contain. And there are a couple adjustments you have to make, but I'm going to come out in a typical wide trips. Let's come out and stick a nod for the offense. A typical pass play. I mean, pretty typical. So what you're going to want to do from a defensive standpoint, you're going to want to press your corners. So this is basically a base cover 1 man offense. So, and it's also a contain offense. You're going to want to press your corners. Then you are going to want to double tap on the left D-pad. So I don't know if you guys can see that. That's this right here on the left D-pad. Then on your left end, you want to put him on a QB spy, and you also want to put your right end on a QB spy. So it should look something like this. You should have your 2 outside backers blitzing, and then you also have 1 defensive tackle right in the middle. I'm taking a broom. So this is a very solid run defense, but it's mainly used to stop the chemistry escape artist on quarterbacks. So he's going to snap it. See? I mean, there Khalil Mack got there, but he wouldn't have had room to run anyway. It wouldn't let me make adjustments that time. Let me show you guys again. So, left end, put him on a QB spy. Right end, put him on a QB spy. Should look something like this. Press. You can play underneath if you want. It's preference. And again, it's a base cover 1. Should look something like this. I really wish Lamar Jackson would scramble. Let's see if we can get him to scramble. But I'm telling you guys, this is the money play for stopping QB spy. So you have basically 4 people trying to stop escape artist, which is your right outside linebacker, your left outside linebacker, your right end, and your left end. Which your right outside, so your right end and your left end aren't rushing the passer. So there's only 3 pass rushers, which I mean, you're not going to get as much pressure, but if Lamar Jackson steps up to scramble, he will not be able to. See, steps up to scramble. So I have 4 people right there. 4 defensive left end, right end, and the 2 backers trying to run a contain. And then my user was also there. But I'm telling you guys, square, QB spy, X, QB spy, press. Lock everything else up. Just make him try to take off. I would always user the free safety, since that is the only zone in the whole play, and it's sort of just like a, if somebody gets burnt, which can happen. See, I had 3 people back there all keeping up with the cornerback. So the reason you don't want to put your big defensive tackle in the middle, he will not react fast enough to the quarterback taking off. So the quarterback will take off. It might take your defensive tackle a couple seconds before he even realizes what's happening. So I would get a agile and pretty quick left and right ends to put into a spy. QB spy if you are going up against an escape artist. Press. Show you guys one more time here. 3 people hovering right in the middle. I mean, there were 3 people. So here, I'm going to go into a replay to show you guys. There were 3 people just sitting there waiting for Lamar Jackson to take off and run the ball. So let's go up here. Let's go forward a little bit. Boom, right here. So let's see who those players are. So my left end, my right end, and then also the middle linebacker who is manned up on the running back. Since the running back's not running a route, he also goes into the QB spy. 3 people right there. I mean, let's say he even gets past Khalil Mack, which I don't remember if he does. Yeah, he does. There's I mean, 3 people just sitting there waiting for him. I mean, if you have good enough corners and a good enough free safety that you can use her, and I mean, look, everything else is shut down, completely locked down. This is a really, really good defense that I recommend running. I really like man in Madden this year. I think it works better. But, I mean, 3 guys. He did get burnt a little bit right here, but, I mean, that's going to happen whenever you run man. I mean, if you're putting a QB spy on 2 people, 3 people, there's obviously going to be other weaknesses in your defense. But if you're going up somebody who's just spamming the crap out of escape artist, won't stop, I definitely recommend this defense. I run it sometimes in online. Usually I stick with cover 2 deep, the one in the previous one that I showed you out of nickel formation. But if you're just facing someone who's spamming the chemistry or the ability escape artist, this is what I would do to stop it. Again, you still get some pass rush, like especially if you have good outside linebackers. Like I have Lawrence Taylor and Khalil Mack. They're basic, and I have X factors on them, so they basically insta shed. So I mean, putting my Aaron Donald, which is decently fast, and my Reggie White, which I'm probably going to be replacing them both soon with new MUT heroes. But, I mean, putting them in a spy, it's not the end of the world. They're usually not my big sat guys anyway, and they have, decent enough speed. They're not fastest guys in the world, but, I mean, they can stand for themselves, but, or hold their own. But this is the defense. Be sure to like the video if this helped. Comment, subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.